Hey guys, it's Alicia. Welcome back. Hope you are all doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make and get them ready to sell Canva frame doodle letters. So I did a video a while back on how to make doodle letters, but this is more fun because then you can change them out as often as you want. Let's jump right into the tutorial. So I'm going to pick a square. I picked a logo because it's 2000 by 2000, but it really honestly doesn't matter, just as long as you have a blank canvas. Once we're here, I'm going to go over to these elements and I'm going to type in frame font, and you're going to see that I've typed these in before because I just recently made my own set. Frame font. Once you type in frame font, you're going to scroll down until you see where it says the frames. Click See All. And whenever you find a font that you like, you are just going to hit the three little dots, and then you're going to scroll down to the bottom where it says View Collection. I'm going to go ahead and take this S and I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to go up here to the top where it says stroke style. I'm going to tap on this and I'm going to choose the very first one. You can even choose like the dotted lines or whatever. I'm going to, just for the purposes of the tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and choose the solid. And I'm going to take my stroke weight and change this to approximately 910. Once I have done this, and your stroke weight, by the way, it can be whatever you want it to be. You can get as creative as you want. So now that I have this, I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to make one smaller and just kind of move it out of the way for the time being. By the way, if you want your own ready-to-use Doodle alphabet frame, I have made my own, and I will be putting that in my Ultimate Design Vault. And it all comes with a commercial license. I also have these thread letters in different fonts as well. So it's a buy once get lifetime updates, and I'm constantly adding stuff in here. So I will definitely have that link down below. The next step is we need a white background. And I want to make sure that we don't confuse this with a white square because it does get confusing. But is what we need is a white background. So we're going to go back to the elements and we're going to search for a white background. And the one that's been working for me is this one. Once we have our white inside of the frame, I'm going to make this bigger. The fun thing about doodle letters is that they don't have to be perfect. As a matter of fact, they're supposed to be jagged and they're supposed to be uneven. So you get to have fun with it. So I'm going to take this and just tilt it a little bit. And then now I'm going to bring this one back in the picture. If it goes behind like that, just right click, tap on layer, and bring this to the front. Once you do that, then your layer is up here in the front. And yes, you can actually go like that. You can do whatever you want on these. That's the beauty of these letters. So we're going to make this a little bit bigger, but we're not going to make it quite as big. And then you can tilt this too. I think I kind of like this so far for what we've got. Next step is I'm going to group this together because we're going to add some more things like zigzags and just have some fun with it. So I'm going to go ahead and group this together so I don't accidentally move anything. Group. So basically you just highlight it and then hit group. So now we can move it around and nothing is going to move. So now that we have our S here and we have this grouped together, I am going to head back over here to elements and we're going to type in zigzag line. Now you can get as creative as you want with this, whatever you want to add to it, but this is what I like to add to it. So I'm going to scroll down here into the graphics for zigzag line and just throw some random things over here. that we might use and delete what I may or may not use. So I think I'm liking this, and I'm going to go ahead and make another page. I will say that you need to keep all of these in the same thread. If you want it to work properly, you can download these separately if you want to, but it's just easier to keep these all in the same thread by adding a page. So once again, I'm going to show you how to do one more letter. We're going to go to Elements, and we're going to type frame font. And once we find our font, we are going to tap here on the three little dots, and we're going to view the collection. I'm going to go ahead and put the W over here. Next, we're going to tap up here where it says stroke style, and I'm going to choose just the first one and take the stroke weight. This is purely preference. I'm going to take mine to about 9, 10, something like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to make one of these smaller for the moment just to get it out of the way. And then I'm going to tilt this just a little bit. Now we need to get our white background, not a white square, but we need a white background. So we're going to go to Elements, White Background, and this one right here has been working for me pretty well. Once we have our white background in here, we can make this bigger. And this is where we're going to bring our other letter back into the picture. And I'm going to make this one bigger as well. And once again, we can just kind of tilt this, play with it, have some fun with it. I am really loving how this one turned out, and I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, make sure just to leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.